Well, good morning, fellas and ladies. Junkyard, Pope, Kevin, Christy. No, I went to go get me a cup of coffee. It said 6:28. Hell, I didn't know it was going to take me 3 minutes to make me a cup of coffee. But you get my age, and morning, Steve. 'Cause when we was kids, I was worked like a government mule. The other half of me, he's in the chat. I won't mention his name, but he has a one after his name. He had the lap of luxury. He never even seen snow until he was like 18 years old because he just didn't want to go out in the cold weather. They just sent this old mule out there to do all the work. So, I'm all worn out, so it takes me a while. And there's another one right there. His little brother, DC. I'm not mentioning anything. He never even got a callus till he was 21. And that was from reading a book, I guess. Haters are gonna hate. Yeah, I know. I know that was an adapter kit for a garden tractor. I thought maybe you might want to buy one and try making one of your Cub Cadets. A narrow front end. Kevin. Morning, Ron. I I just seen it. I didn't check and see if it was just for wheel orders, but and Ron, why would you grill your breakfast and then throw a donut on it? A donut? Oh, no. Breakfast food can consist of like lasagna, steak, uh, ribs, pork chops, uh, you know sushi bowls, stuff like that. I don't understand this breakfast stuff you got. Was it awesome? Good. Yesterday, I tried something that I haven't never tried on the griddle yet. I took a handful of shredded cheese and I put on the griddle and I flattened it out, made it into a round thing about this big. Yeah, Dollar Tree or something like that. Good job. Yeah. Anyways, I grilled that. Cody said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to grill this till it's crusty, and then I'm going to put a hot dog on it and roll it up." I asked a couple of vendors that was right next to me. I said, "Would you eat something like this if I made it?" I said, One said, "Well, it looked good." The other one said, "Well, I think so." So I cut it in half and I give them part of it. It was pretty tasty. I didn't use a hot dog because I had only like 4 hot dogs cooked, and I had 5 Polishes cooked at the time. So I just grabbed a Polish and did it that way. And I thought, if I took bacon, good morning, Burgess. If I took bacon crumbles and spread it on the cheese while it was cooking, and then did it, how much better would that be? Mac and cheese substitute. That's right. Good morning, Ben. Yeah, yeah, Kevin. Roll over and give him some more sugar. Yeah, yeah. See how excited she is after working 30 years. Yeah. I know, Junkyard. Isn't that how it is? You work more not working. Yeah, most likely. Hey, Amish, if that's your reality, and that's the world you live in, just remember, it's all an illusion. You have more free time to work. That's right. I understand that. There you go. I'm thinking he was talking about using Summer's Eve or something like that, Ben. That's the morning breath he's talking about. Yeah, I know. I got this guy at the farmer's market smoking cheese or whatever. He smokes cheese. I'm gonna have to buy a block of cheese from him before this next weekend. Um, but he smokes butter and all that other stuff too. And I asked him how he did. He said we just take butter, don't freeze it, and then just leave it in the refrigerator, and then take it out. And he has a cold smoker, and that's how he smokes it. You're right. Here's the question. This great big nation, who do we owe money to? That's where the scam is right there. This nation should not owe anybody any money. We shouldn't. They take in so much tax money. Why do we owe anybody any money? And how can you owe people money if you're giving money away to other countries? That's where the scam is. This taxation and all this other stuff is a big scam. We're in debt. Who are we indebted to? Who are we in debt to? Somebody has to hold the note. Who holds the note? Oh, yeah, I know. Manchester Brody, good morning. Yeah, fix it again, Trump. That's right. Of your central air system or your air conditioner? You have an air conditioner or central air? There you go. Well, is it an air conditioner or a central air? An air conditioner has to be tilted downwards a little bit out the window in order for the water to run. It can't be level. It's got to be tilted down just a couple of degrees so the water runs. Well, if it's your central air, okay, I would see if I could prop it up a little bit on one end. Just, put a half inch or a 3/4 inch board underneath one side so it's leaning away from the house and it'll drain out that way. That's right. The back door should be bigger than the front door. That's not the problem here. My front door is bigger than the back door. You know why? Because I got a 10-foot long counter right here that separates the kitchen from this room. And when you walk around the counter, you've got 28 inches of room in between the counter and another counter or another cupboard. So you can't fit a refrigerator or a stove or anything. You have to bring it through the front door. Huh. Knob gobbler, watch what you're saying. You know, junkyard's got a wrench. I know. Yeah, you don't even have closets. You heard about Kevin, didn't you? He's in between girlfriends and marriages. He found himself a married woman, and he was having an affair with her. And they were upstairs in the bedroom, and uh, she heard the door slam. She said, "Oh, my husband's home. Quick, use the back door." He said, "You think I got time?" Good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever today. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? My, that's a lovely top you have on. Fake people and trolls. There's a lot of them. That wise man child told you that. Yeah. Hey, it has something to do with a wedding cake, there, Amish. Once they eat it, it's all over. Yeah. But not in this household, though. It's every night, big boy, every night. You know, she calls me a sexual magnet. Have some picture windows. Yeah. I can't believe how nice it is. 61 degrees today already this morning. It's it's chilly. It's warm out. T-shirt weather. Our last house only had two closets in the entire house. One was up at the top of the stairs, and then the other one was in one of the side bedrooms. That was it. This one has one, two, three, four, five, six. This has six closets in it. And five of them are walk-ins. There you go. That was one hell of a cold front. Yeah. We got, this is no lie, our upstairs bathroom has a walk-in closet that is 4 feet wide and 4 foot deep and 10 feet wide in the bathroom. Now, all the other closets are the same size, except for the one in our bedroom. The one in our bedroom is only, I don't know, 3 feet by 4 feet or something like that. You have fake closets in your fake house? Don't slip on the fake throw rugs there, Amish, walking on your fake hardwood floors, because you could fake an injury and have to claim a fake injury on your insurance policy. I'm just looking out for you. I know nudists don't need closets. Right. And the bathroom upstairs is so big upstairs. It is 8 feet wide and probably 8 by 12. Um, yeah, it's probably 8 foot by 12 foot. Um, we got a big towel rack up there. We got a laundry hamper, and there's also a chair in the bathroom so you can sit down. Um, you know, to get dressed or get undressed or whatever. It's got heat lamps up there. I wish that bathroom was downstairs. Yeah, it's a nice. It's a bit, and then that doesn't include the closet that's behind it. The closet's at the end of it. You got a laundry chute, Christy. It's called the stairs. You walk right over to the stairs, and you throw the clothes down to the landing. Then you go downstairs, pick up the clothes, and then you take them to the laundromat or to the washer. Shitting in an auditorium, yeah, I bet. Now the bathroom right here is probably 5 foot by 9 foot, maybe 8 foot. Probably ain't even. It's probably, yeah, it's just probably 5 foot wide and probably 9 feet. I've never measured it, um, but it's not that big of a bathroom. 20 years from now, you got to be living on a single story house. If we ever get rid of this, that's what we're getting is a single story, right? and it's going to have a laundry room up there, so you don't go downstairs to the garage, basement to the laundry. Yeah, yeah, you gotta walk 15 yards to go wash your hands, don't you? Actually, our next house, if we get another house, I'd just like it to be a one bedroom, one bath, small house. Nothing big, nothing fancy. Just a small house with a 120 by 60 foot pole barn out back. Because Kathy keeps collecting. You know, single story. Yep. Yeah. Just a one bedroom. Like maybe 18 or 20 feet. Hi, honey.
You want to tell some more stories? Do you?
About what?
Get Pete's collection.
Did I say that? I'm sorry. Huh. Yeah, but what they're talking about is livable space. Are you talking livable space? I don't know how somebody messed up that big on it. That's 900 feet. Shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots. It is Two Shot Monday, Junkyard, but you drink alone. All by yourself. Yeah. Me too, Amish. Me too. Manchester, if you're going to join in on the shots, it's Two Shot Monday. And I ain't talking about the Hillary shots either. Go to the cabinet, get you out the stiffest stuff you got for two healthy shots. Brandy will work. Yeah, Friday you sober up. Tuesday you get prepared for Wednesday, Thursday. Because Wednesday's a killer. That's a water glass. 4 shot water glass. 20 there you go. That had to be smooth. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good thing.
Hey, it's a good thing Kathy reminded me. I have an auction Wednesday morning and I have an auction Thursday morning, and I will not be here either day. So you might as well get your water glass out right now, junkyard, and start doing the 4 shots. Um, I don't ever remember having an auction on Wednesday, but this guy he's having an auction in Morenci on Wednesday. I mean, I've had them at night, but not in the morning. I know. Auction time, auction time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is auction time. Yeah, there you go. Just the scrap metal alone make the first year's worth of payments. Yeah. Yeah, why did you think of that earlier? That's right. Hey, I completely understand. I did. Oh, by the way, people, let me see if I still have it up. Okay. This is what I want. I bought some metal tent stakes for $5. Um, we don't go camping anymore, or whatever. But I use those for the easy ups and stuff. So I've got probably a half a dozen or 3/4 of a dozen, maybe a dozen tent stakes already. But it doesn't hurt to have more. And for $5, that was cheap. I bought this cabinet or this shelf right here. It's an all steel shelf. I got that for $2. The contents didn't come with it. And then I got all them little trailer tires for $33 on rims. I thought I did pretty good on that. I was actually at $21, and then some ass bag decided he wanted to run me up. So I just put a maximum bid on it, and he quit way before I did. Um, I could use as many steel shelves as I can get. Okay. I want to start putting. We're going to get rid of a bunch of Christmas ornaments and stuff, and that's taking up a lot of room in the basement. It's taken up like a 10-foot by 8-foot area in the basement, all the way to the ceiling. That's how much Christmas stuff we have. Uh, a lot of it, I've got like 5 Christmas trees down there. They're all in totes. Um, thousands and thousands. I got probably 100 of them ones that you stick in the ground and plug in. Um, I'd go to an auction and they would have Christmas items all in totes, and nobody buys that stuff. So I buy it for $1 or $2 because I want the totes. Well, I bring it home. What are you going to do with it? I leave it in the tote until I can get rid of it. Okay. Oh yeah, they grind down the axle in the end, and then because you got the axle housing at the other end, make a good head that for driving the stake in. Yeah. I want to put them down in the basement. I want to start putting my canning jars on them and stuff like that, so there's more room down there for that stuff. Um, Sounds like an episode of Story Tours. Yeah, that's why I bought that metal shelf because I just got 24 quarts of tomatoes, and with all the other jarred stuff I have, I haven't seen the shelf in person, but it looks like it's pretty heavy duty. So I can put canned tomatoes and stuff like that on that instead of putting it on some of the plastic shelves. I got metal cabinets down there. I got stuff in. Drove it through a 6-inch water line. There you go. Did it come shooting back out of there? No, they won't. Yeah, they don't hold. What you do is with them is you go at the bottom shelf and you put a 2x4 standing straight up, underneath the shelf, and that's how you do it. Um, the majority of the shelves I have out in the garage are all plastic because it's just odds and ends stuff, and it doesn't really weigh that much. But you start putting canned goods on stuff, it starts to weigh up real fast. That's right there, Amish. I'm not kidding. It goes clear to the ceiling, and in fact, I have a few boxes of Christmas decorations that aren't even stacked in there because there's no room for them now. Just, I would actually give most of them away to a good, to a charity or something if they wanted them to, decorate, for a charity or something like that. I'd give most of them away for that. I have hardly any money into them. I just bought them mainly for the totes. I bought this summer. They had a hay wagon out there at an auction, and they sold everything off in the hay wagon. But there was a bunch of Christmas decorations and some totes and stuff like that with Christmas decorations in it. Nobody bought. I bought the entire hay wagon with everything on it. All the stuff that was on that hay wagon for $2. And I took everything I wanted and left the rest of it there for somebody else to have. No more, yeah, no more tents. I bet. Did that steak come flying out of there? No, not from Hayward. It was just a hay wagon. Yeah, I bet it did because water pressure is a funny thing, man. Oh yeah. If the car is small enough, it'll and it sits there, it'll the water will flip it right over. Yeah, and the inmate's got a pool. Well, you had to take a picture of it or a video of it and send it to her. I used to be, when I could actually walk and stuff, I used to be really big into Christmas. I would decorate outside. I had 9 reindeer, wire reindeer. I had them all mounted on a board, and I had a sleigh with a Santa. I had that all lit up, and it would be out in the yard, and it was like this, like it was taken off. And it had the lights that looked like a runway, would run down like that. I had all that stuff. Then I couldn't walk, and it was hard to do anything. And well, Grizz says he did, but Grizz is not that good of a shot, and nobody's seen proof of death. So I think, yeah, he mounted on a Chevy. Yeah, I think Grizz is, he was spinning a yarn, if you might want to say. Oh, I'm not saying he's lying Amish, but he'll talk all day long to avoid the truth. Now you just like, yeah. I can start putting out Christmas decorations right now if you want me to. There you go. Tell that to the stores because they're starting to take the Halloween stuff down now already and put up Christmas stuff. They're putting the Halloween stuff. I was at Lowe's the other day. They're putting all the Halloween stuff on clearance already. Yeah. It ain't even October yet. Huh. Wasn't very smart, was he? Yeah. Hey, Walmart or Lowe's is already putting them up. Walmart's already got the Christmas decorations out. Right where all the grill stuff used to be, it's gone. It's all Christmas decorations. All right, Kevin, love you too. Enjoy your breakfast. Yeah, you're right. January 2nd, I think they put the Valentine stuff out that way because they tried to sell the rest of the clearance Christmas stuff out. after Christmas. I'm still here. I'm just looking at something real quick. I was just looking at what you sent me, Christy. So that must have been made during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Your house. That's right. Oh, I remember their junkyard. I actually like the candy hearts. Here, you get me a cup of coffee. Probably gonna have to make some more too. So, or prep it so it's ready. What do you say, Spirit? Pretty girl. They are the best. I never could get them to light either. Korean conflict? Okay. You put your coat out if it's on fire. Yeah. I remember lighting a cigarette up, walking from Votech to the bus. I didn't realize it, but my teacher was behind me, my instructor. He said, "Mr. Miller." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Finish that cigarette, and then tomorrow when you come in, you go talk to Dale and me." I said, "Okay."
Get those teeth done. Get that done.
But at least I had. Oh, by the way, good morning, Skeeta. Well, at least I had the chance to finish my cigarette. And didn't make me pay it. I put it out. I've actually had, when I was in school, I actually had teachers come up and say, "Hey, you got a cigarette? What are you talking about? Don't worry, I'm not going to turn you in. I left my cigarettes at home or whatever." I've had 3 teachers ask me for a cigarette. I said, "They're menthol. That's okay." You know, I've actually walked into one of the bathrooms and there was a teacher in there smoking. I said, "So is it light them if you got them?" That was Mr. Sutherland. He couldn't go, you know, 3 hours without a cigarette. So he'd go to the boys' bathroom, men's bathroom, whatever. And he'd go have a cigarette. No, I did not smoke Newports. I didn't smoke Cools either. I actually smoked Vantage Menthol when I was growing up. That was a good cigarette, actually.
Joyce.
Smoking in the boys' room. That's right.
Yeah.
No, never smoked. I did smoke Marlboro menthols if I couldn't get my regular brand. Lucky Strike or Pall Mall, Virginia Slims.
You really should be taking this at night.
Newport, Benson, and Hedges. B&H.
They're true about
I want the smaller bullets because those help a lot.
no, right here.
Carl Caprice. Oh yeah. That's not cigarette tobacco. That's pipe tobacco. Okay. As we used to roll our own too. When I smoked and Kathy smoked, we would roll our own every once in a while. And it's called pipe tobacco. And the reason why they call it pipe tobacco is because there's no cigarette tax on pipe tobacco. If there was, you couldn't afford to roll your own cigarettes because it'd be just as expensive as cigarettes already made for you. It'd cost you $50 for that pound and a half bag or whatever, instead of $13 or 14, whatever it is now. We used to buy it. I think it was like $8 or $7 a bag. Got a $50 cigarette machine sitting right over here on the bench right here. There you go. I only smoked 2 packs. Well, I smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day. And then I went to the doctor. They did a chest x ray. And then I went for a follow up visit. And she said I had a spot on my lung. I walked out of there. I thought I had cancer. I told Kathy, I'm done. I got 4 packs of cigarettes left. When they're gone, I'm done. She said, yeah, right. I smoked 3 packs and 16 cigarettes. I put 4 cigarettes in a Glad bag with a lighter and threw them up on the dash of my semi. And I never touched them. Stopped cold turkey. Don't get me wrong. I'll smell a cigarette every once in a while, and that thing will smell like a T-bone steak cooking on a grill. And then, an hour later, I'll smell another cigarette, and it'll make me damn near want to gag. It stinks so bad. Yeah, put Camel's cold turkey. You can bend them till you almost break them, right till where they're about ready to snap, and then you stop. That's how you bend the rule. Hey, once you smoke one with them, it's all over. It The game is on. They cannot hold anything with you. You know, that's when I give those teachers those cigarettes. I knew damn well I couldn't get busted by them again because they knew if I got busted or they busted me, I would tell the principal, "Hey, before I give this teacher cigarettes." You know, I helped when I was in I think the 10th grade or 11th grade. I can't remember 10th grade. I think I helped a world history teacher. Her name was Jean uh, Stewart. I helped her move. Her and me and another kid helped her move from her house to another house, and we moved from Fayette, Ohio, to Adrian. And we were in um, the U-Haul, and she said, "If you smoke, you can go ahead and smoke. I don't care," because she smoked. Hey, all right. She took us out to dinner at the Grasshopper, give us like $20 to help her move, and then she bought me and Scott each a pack of cigarettes. I thought which was damn nice of her. And this is back in '79, I think. Yeah, '78 or '79. Fringe benefits. There you go. She was actually one of the teachers I give a cigarette to. Thought she was nicer than Miss Oklahoma. What was it? Last year or this year? Miss Arizona was actually a guy. I think it was Miss Arizona. It is 62 here. It's warmed up 1 degree. Well, look, Dale. Funny things happen when you refresh. I had to keep your bridges open. There you go. At the liquor store. I bought a bunch of Huh. I don't know what's going on. Bought a bunch of candy bars at the gas station or at the party store the other day. They have every once in a while they got a candy bin, 50 cents. I bought a bunch of Dove chocolate bars for 50 cents a piece. I said, I don't see a lot. There you go. That's right. Try never let somebody see something you don't want them to see, junkyard. That's that's the main thing. If you don't want them to see it, don't let it be known or don't let it get seen. I went on an auction site last night and yeah, went on an auction site last night and they had a bunch of it just started. So I put a bid on a bunch of stuff. I get it, I get it, I don't, I don't. A lot of times I'll bid $1 on something and nobody will bid on it because it's already had a bid put on it and you get it for $1. But I bid on a couple of metal toys because according to eBay and stuff, they're worth a few bucks. So I did bid on them. That'd be good advice to follow. Don't let anybody see anything you don't want them to see. There's Mark's Metal Toys. They were two metal Jeeps. One's got a yellow windshield on it and red hubcaps, and the other one's got red hubcaps and a red windshield. Well, the yellow windshield, and the only time I looked at it, and the only ones I could see pictures of was a yellow windshield with yellow hubcaps, but this has got red hubcaps. And they're $179. That's what they're selling. And then the red windshield with red hubcaps are selling for $129. A lot of these, there is people that will, check that know what that's worth, but whether or not they bid on it's another thing. But I just, if they're worth that and I can sell them, more power to it. If I can't sell them, if I do get them, they are nice looking little toys, metal toys. Keep them and let the grandkids sell them, or my kids sell them, or whatever. They'll be worth a lot more money then, if the market doesn't fall out. The things that are really selling good are the Tonka metal toys. Those things are going for ridiculous money. You know, you used to be able, you buy the 30 years ago, you buy or 40 years ago, you buy the Tonka metal truck or whatever, and it cost like $6 back then. A beat up one, you know, with rust on it and stuff like is selling for about $85 at auctions. Well, there, if it's in good shape, it's worth money. You can confirm that, yeah. Because I was out there with them. Yeah, you're right. Well, those are actually salesman samples. Those little cast iron stoves. Those are actually salesman samples. Years ago, the salesman used to take those, and they would get a whole bunch of them samples, and they would set them at the stores, and then people could actually see what the cast iron stove was going to look like, but it was just miniature. It would come with pans, they would have pans, little frying pans, little bacon pans. It'd have the griddles, it'd have a little scoop thing handle to pull the lids off.
You've collected a whole lot of things that you just think they don't want to do.
I know I got their inheritance out there, and I just can't believe it. I know, ungrateful, aren't they?
No, no.
They are cool looking, yeah. If you can get a salesman's sample of one of them little cast iron stoves for $20-$30, it's probably a good deal. But you want to make sure it's got everything. At least all the burner plates are on, and you got the little handle and stuff. The pots and pans really don't matter because that was actually an add-on.
She's got to do the bag.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you notice how big she's getting? When I held her up yesterday, she's getting big. Yeah, you can.
Not just that. Get me.
Huh?
Get me. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
Her parents must have
Actually, she come up on me today, and she wasn't mean at all. She wanted me to pet her and love on her. Yeah. Condom dealer sales samples, yeah. Been on a bunch of some heavy duty electric cords. I got a bunch of them, but doesn't hurt to have more. And I didn't put a big bid on them. I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. But I know nobody's going to steal them for a low price. I didn't bid on any power tools. I bid on like crescent wrenches, screwdrivers, channel locks, stuff like that. Some bunch of little odds and end tools, wrenches. I was gonna bid on some Barbie dolls for the girls, but I think these are actually collector dolls, and they'll just want to play with them, which I don't care. But you know, I did bid on a charbroiler, an infrared charbroiler, just like Amish has. I bid on one of them. Isn't that what you have? Is an infrared charbroiler there, Amish? Oh yeah. Oh, he's probably delivering. He's probably delivering kids on his fake bus route. I've actually wanted one of them for the longest time. We seen one when we was camping. Neighbor had one. It was pretty nice. Uh, you can put whatever you want, like a turkey in there, and you can grill a turkey. Uh, put a ham in there, whatever you want. Yeah, it isn't worth the aggravation. And they only pay you from the time you clock in to the time you clock out. Then you got to come back in the afternoon. If you only want to work, 3 hours during the morning and 3 hours at night, you know, that's a good deal. But, you know, and then you're on call. You're always on call during the day in case they have to evacuate the kids or whatever. You're always on call. So you got to have your phone with you and everything else. You got to be ready. You can't go to the bar and get drunk because the kids wasted you. You know, just it's time to calm your nerves before you go to work. Yeah, yeah. Like Foster Brooks says, yeah, I just had to get something to calm my nerves before I go to work. What do you work? What do you do? I'm an airplane pilot. You guys ain't never seen Foster Brooks. Look up Foster Brooks on YouTube. The guy is absolutely funny. This is back in the 70s and 80s, early 90s with Dean Martin and stuff. They'll give you free cigarettes. That's right. 23 bucks an hour. Well, that ain't a bad deal. I'd take that job at $23 an hour, but they have to supply the duct tape and zip ties. Every kid gets their hands zip tied together and their feet zip tied together and duct tape across the mouth. And I'll drag them back to the seat and put them in it. When it's time to get out and to leave, they can hobble up to me. I'll cut the zip ties and rip the tape off their mouths. After a couple of weeks of that stuff, they'll be glad not to have that stuff put on them, and they'll be the quietest bus you ever seen. Allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny. $45 for, yeah. But it's missing, you notice it's missing one of the top burner plates. Let's see. Missing that top burner plate right there, and at $45, I think that's a little steep. Huh. Yeah. But sometimes I think the bus unions now are making them pay for a 4 hour show at time or something. I know my junk. Oh, that's cool. I mean, have any class activities like field trips and stuff like that. That's where the money is doing field trips. Well, hi, Lone Wolf. How are you? Nice to see you. she left, or he left. Lone Wolf left. They left. They retracted their message and left. Damn. There's a lot of them around here that get to take the bus home with them, which is not a bad deal. The only bad deal about it is if you get snowed in, you got to dig that bus out, you know. I don't know about you, but I really don't want to dig out a 42-foot bus, especially here in Michigan. Michigan, yeah. Golf. Who plays golf? I got to get me a cup of coffee and use the little boys' room. I will be right back. Go ahead and talk about me. It's okay. It's okay. He's back. Sounds like an arse kiss to me. Never. Hey, that's my job. That's what I do. Not a double. Yeah, I gotta clean out the car. I had a bunch of, I got the hot dog stuff in there. I gotta clean that all out so I can run down there and pick that up today. I should check. Yes, I did. I even bought one of them cinnamon witch's brooms yesterday to put in the bathroom. So when the door is shut in there, she smells like cinnamon. Yeah. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's going to get a wet ass Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday starts after 4 o'clock. All right. Wednesday, only until 8 in the morning. It's 10 o'clock at night. Thursday, going to be raining until 8, and then it's going to start at 2. So hopefully I can get inside Thursday. Yeah, it does. I actually like them. You buy them old cinnamon brooms or whatever. I got this at the Dollar General, uh, $5. And you put it in your bathroom or any place where somebody has an odorous appendix. You know, if you had, if I could stand the smell of it, I'd put one in. Like three of the rooms in the house. But cinnamon actually, I like the smell of cinnamon, but if it's too strong, it actually burns my nose. You, you know, or I just put one in the bathroom. I guess they're pretty easy to make. Just get you a great big old tray of water, throw a bunch of cinnamon in it, and then soak you one of them old brooms in it. Let it soak for a few days. I would actually, if I was doing it myself, I would bring that big old pot of water to a boil, cinnamon water, and then put the broom in there and let it boil for a while. So are you sending him cinnamon candy for his birthday and stuff? Well, my brother is a highly allergic to work, so I keep sending jobs his way. He ain't taking them though. He's like Junkyard, highly allergic to work. Yeah, that's what you do. That's right. Yeah. Well, you got to try it sometime. It's actually not that bad. It just when it drags on for 30 years or so, it kind of sucks. Don't get excited. Get that out of your hand, Robert. Ben, quit. I'm just rubbing my kneecap. You know, self esteem is one thing. If you keep cutting yourself down, you'll never have it. You'll never go nowhere if you keep cutting yourself down. Lift yourself up. Give yourself a positive attitude. Make a difference. Ben stops mid jerk. Yeah. You rip a rotator cuff out that way if you stop all of a sudden and you don't slow down. You wrestling, Bill? Okay. Damn. I know. I have to wait for the Black Friday specials. Isn't that kind of racist, though? You know, you can't say anything about it that you have a Black Friday, and that's okay. But anybody mentions anything else, and it's racist. How is that? You know why? Because it benefits most of them. That's why. They don't mind it if it's a benefit towards them. Not that I'm racist or anything. I'm just telling you. All right. It's a good thing you didn't have a counterweight on that. You'd have ripped that thing clean off your shoulder. Get your mind out of the gutter. Why don't they just, instead of Black Friday, why don't they just call it Big Sale Friday? That way, that doesn't offend anybody. Yeah, see where that goes. You know damn well they'll call that racist. Yeah, I know. I know. It's a good thing I'm here to give you friendly advice on Ben. See, that's where we're different. If you live in America and you're an American citizen, you ain't African American, you ain't Mexican American, you ain't Greek American, you ain't Italian American, you ain't Russian American, Irish American, Scottish American. You're just American. That's all you are. You go to England or to Scotland, you don't see somebody say, I'm an African Scotland. They don't say that. They're just Scottish or African Scottish. No, they're just Scottish. That's it. You don't hear them say, I'm Black Russian. No, they're just Russian. Only in America do they bring their own nationality into it. It's like full-blooded American. If you're an American citizen, that's all you are is an American. You're not, you're Hispanic American, Mexican American, Chinese American, Korean American. You're just American. You may have Scottish descent, but you're still only an American. You're not a Scottish American. Have you ever been to Scotland? Was you born in Scotland? That's what I'm saying. And I will not say allegedly or confirm or deny on that one. American, yeah. You're a mix of a few, or have you been mixed with a few of them? Is that what you're trying to say? You've been mixed with a few of them? Like a cement mixer, maybe? Both, huh? That's right. Uncle Sam's government mule. That's all I am. I've said it 100 times. If you want to get rid of racism and discrimination and everything, you have to start from the beginning and get rid of the special privileges for special groups of people, like Native Americans. You're just an American. You don't deserve any different than what you get, than anybody else. If you want to get rid of racial tension, discrimination, and all that other stuff, prejudice, get rid of labeling. You know, you're just an American. You're not a Native American. Sure, your great grandfather, your great grandmothers, or whatever, great 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 great, was here first. But they weren't really here first because they came from Asia. They were here. Okay, they weren't, native. You're just like us. You immigrated to America. Yeah, Tim's a fake Amish. That's right, Planet Steve. Oh, huh. I'm trying to think of what I said earlier, and I wanted you to comment on it there, Amish. Um, about 20 minutes ago, I guess it was 25 minutes ago, maybe even longer than that. That's right. All right, Planet Steve. Trying to remember. I'll have to go back and look at the live stream. I can't remember what I was talking about when I wanted you to comment on it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Well, good morning, Owen. Yeah, I can't remember what it was about, Dale, now. I have to go back and look, and then I'll ask him. Oh, how special. Hello. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dale. You got a better memory than I got. Amish, don't you have an infrared charbroiler? Let me see. I, let's see. I've been on that. Obviously, it needs a good cleaning, but the charbroil with Big Easy, I've been on that. I'd like to have that. You can do turkeys. You can do a lot of stuff in it. I think it's pretty cool. Let me see. You guys seen it? Yeah. Yeah. I when we was at camping at Paradise Campground, the guy next door to us had one, and it was cool as hell. They were doing all sorts of stuff in it. They did hams, they did turkeys, chickens. You get a couple of them beer can holders that hold, you can put a chicken, you can put a couple chickens in there. Yeah, I bet it is because it actually will seal the juices in it. When you deep fry a turkey, that is a good turkey, a damn good turkey. Better than putting it in the oven. But from what, and I know you've said it, but from what the guy said that we used to camp by, he said the same thing. It'd be the best turkey he ever had. Bye, Dan. Love ya. Take care. Thanks for telling me that there, Dale. I couldn't remember what it was about. A juicy turkey. Yeah. Yeah, blackened chicken. Yeah, that's right. Two turkeys going at the same time. Now, how big of a turkey can you put in it, Amish or Owen? I want pounds, not kilograms, Owen. I know because you're from Canada. Yeah. I'm assuming you could probably put an 18 pounder in there or something like that, or close to it. Did a 20 pound? There you go. Hey, that's big enough. You'll hold your tongue and be polite. Right. I bet it does make good ribs. Can you buy special racks to put in there for stuff? I know. Saskatchewan. That's right. There you go. Yeah, I'd like to see if you buy racks. I mean, because it actually has to be standing racks. I don't know. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys Thursday night. I have an auction Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. So y'all have a blessed day. Take care, prayers and peace, and we will see you Thursday night.